Hi Lorelei. This video is for the Spanish Caballero in the Piano Adventures 2B book, page 12. And this week I don't need you to practice the cross-hand arpeggios anymore because it's actually the rhythm is so completely different. You want to focus just on the Spanish Caballero introduction part. As we sort of went over, where the accent or where the beat fall is different. So let me just start from the beginning, and I have the metronome at 100. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, and hold. There's a fermata there. There are several things that you need to be watching out for when you're doing. Is that, left hand after there has to get ready to the G on time. And as you can see, it's a half note, 1, 2, rest. So it's a 1, 2, rest, and so you actually, if you play as written, you have just 1/4 beat rest to move from, and then find that G right away. Now, in reality, when you play this, you will be using the pedal, so you don't have to hold it for 2 beats. 1, move. So, move and, move and, move and. And then there, you can play, you can hold, you don't have to hold. That's one thing you want to particularly practice for, that your left hand moves positions on time. And obviously the next one is that you need to make sure that you get the metronome on the, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and so on. So the eighth notes has to, you need to learn how to get that matching up with the metronome. So I will play one more time, and again, I'm not using the metronome. This time I will make a point of playing the high A shorter so that you can see me get ready at the next beat fast, earlier. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3. And the rest is pedal. So do practice that. Now, let's go to the ending. The ending is the exact same thing, measure 25 through measure 32. Measure 25 through measure 32, yes, on the second page. You play the whole thing an octave low. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then there's the ending. So after you learn the first 8 measures, do jump over to measure 25 and practice playing the same thing, exact same thing, 1 octave lower. It will feel a little bit different. As far as the, the space between all the fingers and everything, it's all the same. But, you're hearing something a lot lower, so you might want to get used to it. And before we even, I guess... Okay, so now let's go to measure 9. Yeah, the main part of the piece, the main melody line. I don't even want to call it like an introduction. It's just the first 8 measures is just too long to be called an introduction. Maybe I'll call it the first part. And then, so now we're on to the second part, measure 9. And you have 8 measures at measure 9, and you play something very similar one more time, starting from measure 17, another 8 measures, has a different ending. The only difference is the last 2 measures. Well, note-wise, measure 15, measure 15 and measure 23. Note-wise, they're identical, but there's the second time around you have a retardando and a crescendo, and then the last chord at measure 24 is different from measure 16. So it's quite repetitive. I will get so the metronome back on at 100. 1, 2, 3. Softer second time. So the last one. That's at measure 24. The previous one. So it's a different chord, as you can see. So right now we're playing, that was played in with a metronome at 100. Eventually, the whole thing is going to go much faster. As you can see, the tempo marking at the beginning is allegro. For every quarter note, it says 144 to 168. So, well, let me just play once the whole piece. First, I should check whether we're in range. I don't think it is. Okay. Okay, well, it's going to be the next video. I will, get the camera position higher so that I get the bigger part of the keyboard. Okay, bye.